I think it's about lunchtime, something like that. Wanted to give you guys a quick update on the SN, so we're gonna go out and look at this head to see if the spark plug will come out of it. So, like I said, if you're just tuning in, we're gonna come in, check out the spark plug on this car, and make sure that the Healy coil that we put in worked. So, I know everybody, is concerned because this is your car, right? You want to make sure everything's good. So we're going to test this thing out. We took the head out last night, cleaned it up, as you could see in the other video. So let me go ahead and get you guys extended out here. Get you up here, and we'll see if this thing comes out. All right, give me just a second. Cool. So this was the plug that was damaged, or the hole at least. So we're going to take the spark plug wrench. What's going on, Bama? Gen X, Gen LX. I like that. All right. All right, cross your fingers. So far, it's coming out. Yeah, everything looks good. Awesome. So there's the spark plug out. We did put a little touch of anti-seize on it to make sure everything was good, so that it didn't stick, because we put that high temp thread lock in there. Let's get this thing up. That's not bad, guys. I really think this is going to be just fine. I don't feel any sharp edges or things that could create hot spots. I feel pretty damn good about that. So if you don't know, this spark plug, we didn't know this until one day I was messing around with the car, and I heard almost like a header leak, and got to investigating, found the spark plug was loose. I said, okay, we'll just tighten it down. Nope. Nope, not tightening it down. All right. So anyway, we put a Healy coil in it. I had a Healy coil in it, but it was halfway pushed through the hole, so it just wasn't working. The threads wouldn't reach. So anyway, we pulled the head off. Thought we were going to have to put time certs in it, but I think this is going to be just fine. So with that being said, let's test it, right? We're just going to take our fingers here and see just how easily this thing screws in. All right. So here's the spark plug, right? This is a good way to test. Look at that. See if we can go all the way down. Okay, awesome, perfect. Let's give it a quick little bump. Guys, I feel really good about that. I know it's going to seal up. I know it's going to work. What do you guys think? And there you go. This head should be just fine for you guys. We're going to go ahead and put it back on the car today and hopefully get this thing running. Also, as I told you, we got the MS3 Pro. I know it's backwards for you guys. We got the MS3 Pro here that we're going to be putting in the car and getting it tuned. Got an oxygen sensor, the whole package that come with that. So I hope that this car is going to be dialed in for you guys and you're going to like it. I will tell you this, the cam sounds extremely good in it. Also last night, if you didn't catch that live stream, we also found out that the valves had zero lash, and that's not the correct way to set up a hydraulic roller setup. It needs a little bit of preload in it, or any hydraulic setup. So it needs a little bit of preload, so we went ahead, or we haven't yet, but we're going to go ahead and put a half turn of preload in this thing, because it was a little chattery. It was a little, just noisy, which is perfectly fine if it's got a little bit of noise, but I know that more than likely it came from the fact that this thing had zero lash in it. So we're going to fix that as well. We're going to put new wheels on the car. Maybe today. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Also, hold on. Let me get this set up. I got something that I need to share with you guys. Hold tight. Hold up. Let's see what we got here. So LMR sent out some new wheels. They said, we're gonna send you out some new wheels, but we got some new merch too that we want you to show on the channel. Here it is. I'm kind of behind on this. So I'm gonna show you this new merch line that LMR's got. Ooh, it looks pretty cool. Let me get you set up over here. I'll also be showing this in an actual video. So this is part of, you know, whenever when we have sponsor stuff, you know, we have obligations and companies send us stuff and they want to showcase it. I'm perfectly understandable. I get that. I hope you guys do as well. This is one of the things that they wanted to show off as like an added bonus. So, well, since you're going to be showing the wheels, why not do this? Oh, nice. So they got some new hats here. So if you guys are interested in one of these new hats, go over to LMR and check them out. Pick yourself up one. This is new to them. Oh man, that looks good. That's like a, I know it's backwards for you guys. Hold on. There you go. That's a nice looking hat now. That's pretty sweet. I don't do the stickers on the hats. Them things got to come off. I'm not Neo. Neo will leave all the stickers on the hat. All right. I like this. So if you guys are interested in one of these hats, head over to LMR and check them out. Yeah, it is fancy, man. That's a cool looking hat. It's raised and it's kind of like a rubberized feel to it. That's dope. Let's put this thing on, see what it looks like. New hats, like me and new hats just don't go too well. They don't ever fit me right, but we'll see. I can't do the flat bill thing. I'll tell you what, I know some of you actually wear flat bills. This is more of a flat bill style. It's not bad. It's not bad. I have to wear my stuff down low. I got a weird shaped head. What you guys think? I like it. All right, so now let's put the old school redneck bin. Back in the day, we used to put these things in mayonnaise jars. Put them in there like that and let them sit for like overnight or something. Yeah, worked out great. No mayonnaise in the jar when we do it. I just got to have a little bit of contour to it. What you guys think? I like it. Okay, okay. Good job, LMR. I like that. Also, they sent us a shirt as well. Let's see. Ooh, that's dope. Check this out. LMR and the Green Goblin. So that's their Coyote swap, or not Coyote, their Godzilla swap Fox right there. We actually had a chance to run that. Isn't that what that is? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. We got a chance to run that car in North Carolina at Foxtoberfest, and that car moves out, y'all, for basically a stock engine. It's just as impressive as a Coyote car, for sure. Really, yeah, more in a way, because it doesn't take hardly anything to get those things to run. Let me turn the camera around so you guys can see it. I just thought about this. It's pretty dope, huh? 7.3 Godzilla swap. Go over and check LMR out if you like any of these new products that they've got. I like the colors. Also, we're going to be doing some SN content, new shirts, I mean. So we're going to do some SN like Fox Lifestyle shirt. It'll be like, you know, I don't know, SN Life, probably something like that. I like a lot of times I'll say SNOXBODY, and it sounds horrible to say, but it kind of makes sense. It's a SN, but it's really kind of a Fox body. I might do a shirt in SNOXBODY just to piss people off, but other than that, we're probably just going to do like SN Life. You know, with the whole like summer beach vibes, I think it's going to be really cool. I've had a lot of requests for that, so we're going to get that done. One other thing that I want to talk about while we're right here, it's been kind of heavy on my mind lately, is I've not been doing church with you guys a lot lately. So I want you to remember though, even though we don't do a lot of church and I'm not in your ass all the time about stuff, you can do this. You can get out here, you can do paint, you can do body work, you can build your engines, you can do anything you want to do. Oftentimes I hear, well, I don't know how to do that because, well, I've never done it before. Well, guess what? You know, I had a first time for everything. You know, whenever I started doing paint and body work, it was my first time, and I figured it out, and it all works. If you're passionate about something, you'll figure it out. And you guys, there's so much more that you can be doing and saving yourself money and being proud of what it is that you do. these cars, man, get out there, get that rattle can paint job thing I was telling you about. Get out there and fix bad spots on your car. I'm not telling you that you're going to have a show-worthy car, you're going to go and be first in class, but that's not what this is about. This is about you getting out there and doing some things that you never thought that you would be able to do. So I'm thinking about, with that being said, doing some package giveaways on Patreon. So you guys tell me what you think about this. I'm thinking about doing a car care kit, meaning pressure washer, hose reel, all the chemicals, all the sponges, everything. And maybe even a small air compressor so that you can use, look at that sitting right here, and I didn't plan this, by the way, so that you can use one of these, right, to detail your cars. So I'm thinking about doing some stuff like that for you guys 1 month. It's going to be expensive, but it'll be a nice kit for you guys. And what I'll do if we decide to do this is we'll just drop ship it. I'm not going to ship all that stuff to my house so that I can show it to you in boxes and then ship it to you. But it'll basically be the same setup that I've got out here. And I think you guys will really like it. And hey, here's the deal. If you don't like it, you can always give it away. Or sell it. I mean, not give it away, sell it to somebody. Also, I want to do a paint package deal. 60-gallon air compressor, a decent paint gun, not a Harbor Freight. Well, like a Black Widow or Spectrum's actually a good gun. But I'll probably do the Awada Kiwami. We'll get that done, get you guys some sandpaper, some blocks, and a few other little things to kind of get you started in your paint and body experience. Now, I know that on Patreon, not everybody wants to do paint and body work, but you're going to get it anyway. If you win it, you're getting it, unless you tell me that you don't want it. Take this stuff. If you do get it, sell it if you don't want it. But I really encourage you guys to get out and try to do this type of stuff, because one of the biggest holdups for people is I don't have an air compressor. I don't have a paint gun. I don't have all of the stuff. Well, what if you did? Would you want to try it? Would you be able to do it? Don't tell me you can't do it. Don't tell me you can't do it. I don't want to hear that, because that right there, you will never be able to do anything if you say you can't. Papa T always told me, can't never could. Can't never will. So, with that being said, is there any questions or anything like that that you guys have? I basically just wanted to let you know that the SN is coming together. So, also last night, I found a chip. Somebody had a chip burned for the car. And I pulled that thing out, and the car started to run really good, at idle at least. So I got a really good feeling that all the wiring and everything else is good in the car. So AmpEFI is going to tune the car for me, and I think you guys are going to have a nice car. I really do. I kind of hate to get rid of it in a way, because it's 351, it's cool, but I don't think, like, if I get an SN, we got the red one over here, I don't think I want to go crazy on it. You know, the Calypso is a fun car. It's 351. It's pretty rowdy, but it's perfectly streetable. With that being said, I think I just want a 302 B21 camshaft and a blower. What do you guys think about that on the SN95? Paint and body is the hardest of, yes, it is. So here's my issue with paint and body. It doesn't get enough respect. You see, if you watch any of these car customization channels, it's always, you know, the guys welding in panels and stuff, which is hard, don't get me wrong. You know, the mechanical side of things. And then all of a sudden they go to paint and body, and then they just come back. It's like, that's one of the hardest parts of all of this, because if you don't know how to do it, it's extremely hard to learn, but it is one of the most satisfying things ever. And it sucks that the paint and body side of things just gets brushed over like that. But with that being said, you can save yourself a lot of money as well, because paint jobs are going through the roof. If you guys didn't know, if you already have your paint, your air compressor, and your gun, and maybe a little bit of sandpaper and some tape and stuff like that, if you've already got that, you can pretty much paint a car for $1,000 to $1,500, maybe even $800 to $1,500, depends on what you want. Let's see, 3M has what now? Let's see what that says. 3M has a cut and buff you can pick up at the parts store. Yeah, 3M does. I'll tell you guys, if I recommend any cut and buff setup for you guys, it'll be the Roots. And not saying that none of the other works, because they do. A lot of different companies sell a lot of stuff. I started out on 3M products. But Roots has the most basic setup. It's yellow pad, yellow compound, blue pad, blue compound. That's all you need. You do not need anything else. I'm telling you now. You need nothing on a black vehicle. 1500 wet dry, that Trizac paper, hit the side of the vehicle with it, flatten it down, and literally go from 1500 grit to the blue pad with the blue compound on a Roops Bigfoot with the large throw, you're done. Hit it with the yellow compound and the yellow pad afterwards just to really slick it up. That's all you need. So see, life's about simplifying things. And that's what I've tried to do on this channel. Simplify things and show you guys how to do that as well. So that's really kind of what this is all about. You could go pay somebody to do all this work for you, or you could get out there and kind of meander your way through all of this for years trying to figure out what works best. Or you can listen to the guys that have already done this. And I'm telling you, you can get amazing show car results with simple stuff. Iwata Kiwami is one of the best guns that you can get, which actually I've noticed lately the prices went through the damn roof on these things. Back when me and Papa T bought our guns, they were like 185 bucks or something. Now I think they're like 300 last time I tried to look for them. But the purple Harbor Freight gun, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, I'd stay away from that. Unless you just want like a primer gun or something, stay away from that gun. I know people will tell you you can put out a perfect paint job with it. Don't risk it. They're raggedy guns. They leak a lot of times. If they spray good, they're decent. But do not try to spray metallics and pearls and shit like that out of the purple gun. Don't do it. You guys want to talk about half-assing something. I recommend you don't do that because I feel like you're going to run into problems and it's kind of a half-ass deal. If you want to spray primer out of it, you can probably get away with that. You know, you could do a solid base coat with that old purple gun, but just don't, guys. Don't. Just get a better gun. Get a $40 gun. You know, something. But anyway, let's go in here and talk about the SN real quick before we go. I'm going to try to give you guys more live stream updates because we are so backed up at the moment with content that needs to go out. I just do not have time to get all these videos out for you guys to keep you up to date on stuff. So we're going to do some more live streams. So this car, here's where we're at with it right now. We got the head off of it. We're going to put the head back on it today and hopefully get it running sometime tonight. We're going to take our time on it. We're going to go slow with it. Let's see what else. Really nothing underneath the car needs to be done. Oh, yeah, we do. We got to pull the transmission and put a new throwout bearing in it. This one squeaks, and it's because it's had too much tension on it, and it's basically just worn it out. It's chirping and everything else. So eventually we're going to have to pull this transmission out and just put a new throwout bearing. That's no big deal. Let's see what else. I think that's pretty much it underneath the car. We'll probably clean it up a little bit. Then what we're going to do is put caster camber plates on it, which you guys have not even seen yet. So let me go over here and grab these so I can show you. Still got quite a bit of parts left. We've got the Cobra badges over here, the emblems. We got the taillights. These were in worse shape than what I thought whenever I got them. They're kind of cracked in a couple spots, but it's not a huge deal. They're going to look good on the car either way. I'll try my best to fix them up. And right here we have SVE caster camber plates for the car because it's going to have an alignment and all that. Then we'll put the emblems on the car, the badges, the Cobra badges, and then wheels and tires. That's it. Clean the interior of the car up, and I hope after the tune that we're good. I hope so. Clean. It's got like a battery relocation in the back of the car, so we're going to kind of clean that up, make it look decent. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see. So Venom Motorsports says that learning how to do paint and body work is paramount. It is. Average paint job is somewhere around 10 grand. Yeah, you can go buy everything that you need to buy for your car to paint it. And I mean everything from start to finish, minus like a paint booth, of course, and for 6 times less than what it would cost you to go get a paint job. It's that drastic. Black Widow gun is not bad at all. Not bad. The Black Widow gun's good. The Spectrum gun is good. The purple gun, if you want to practice, like say you got an old fender or something, there's a time and a place for the purple gun. Go get it, practice with it, sure. I've messed with a few of them throughout the years and they're bad about leaking. And if it leaks from the trigger and that packing area that's back there behind the trigger, if it leaks, it's going to ruin your paint job. It's just not worth the risk for me. But if you want to practice on an old fender or something and you don't know if you're going to want to get into it or not, yeah, it's okay. It's okay to use. Now, what happens, see, it's not the gun so much as it is the person. And I think we all know that. So you can take a guy like Paint Society. I watch him a lot. And he can take that purple gun, and if it doesn't leak and it doesn't drip He can take it and adjust it out. He can make it spray pretty good. You're not going to have that. You probably have some issues with it. But that being said, people have had success. I probably shouldn't be saying this, but there's few things in the world I tell you guys to stay away from that's not good enough, and I just feel like that's borderline just not good enough, if I'm being honest with you. Spectrum is a really good gun. Matter of fact, True Grit Customs, I think he uses a Spectrum gun. Those new wheels are going to look so good on the white. I think so. We'll see. When I was at O'Reilly's Auto, I sold plenty of paint systems for under $1,000. Absolutely, you can. You can get a smaller compressor, but I recommend a 60-gallon compressor and a good, $150 gun. That'll be just fine. You do not need a $600 plus gun. You just don't. If you don't know how to use it, it's not going to benefit you a lot. There's no special technique. If you've got a guy that's kind of mastered paint and body work, then maybe a higher end, better gun that atomizes a little better might benefit him or her. But for me, I can't tell a real big difference in them. You have guns that put more paint out. You have some that put less paint out, but it really kind of comes down to just the tip is all it comes down to. So once you get all that situated and that changed out, you can make any gun spray the way that you want to. So, see, I'm just reading some comments. Jill seeing the sun shining. Yeah, it's 36 degrees there. Man, I want to show you guys something. Look at the trees. I was noticing this morning. There is not a tree missing beautiful green leaves here. Every single tree is completely green. I mean bright, luscious green. There's no bare trees anywhere out here. That's pretty cool. But it's also starting to get hot. Learning pressure and fan spread. Yes, trigger control. That's something that you have to learn yourself when it comes to paint and body. Air pressure, right, versus distance, versus the amount of paint, versus how fast you go. It's all things that you have to learn. So when I tell you that anybody can paint, yeah, they can, but the reality of it is you're going to screw up a lot. You're going to screw up a lot. The best thing you can do is paint a solid color first, because it really doesn't matter. You can start stacking metallics and pearls and they'll model up on you. In other words, like blotch up on you, to where a solid color really doesn't matter. As long as it doesn't run, you're not going to know any difference. So I would always try, black is the easiest color to paint, and that's kind of what I recommend you guys start with, is black. Don't misunderstand. People say black is hard to paint. No, black is hard to get the body work right for. But black is the easiest color to paint. It's the easiest color to clear coat over as well. White, stay away from white if you're trying to learn. Now the base coat itself is not that hard to do. You can spray the base coat. You can see where it's going, and it's going to spray about like anything else. The problem you're going to run into is when you're trying to clear coat it, because you can't tell where you're clear coating unless you have excellent lighting. But black is typically the easiest, or a red, or just a doo-doo brown. It doesn't matter. Just pick something, but start with a solid color first, in my opinion, and you can work your way over into the metallics and pearls and things like that. And tiger striping is a whole nother issue that I've still not yet mastered. I still get tiger stripes sometimes in the hoods, and it's always the hood and the roof you're gonna get tiger stripes. It's the weirdest thing. I can paint the whole side of a door that's as big as a hood and not get tiger stripes, but it's just the way it is. Anyway, that's not what this live stream's about. The main thing is I just wanted to show you that the head looks pretty good on the car, and to ask you guys, do you think that that's a good repair? Are you guys happy with it? Because I'm happy with it, and that's going to be the repair on the giveaway car. So you guys are gonna get it, unless this damn thing shoots a spark plug out and we have to address it. If there's no issues, you're gonna get the car with the Edelbrock heads and the Healy coil in it. So, read a couple of comments here. Clear over a flat works out. Yeah. Clear coat over a flat color works really good because you can really see what you're doing. It'll be fine. All right, cool. Bama 5-0, you're always cool with whatever. You're just like, it'll be fine. Just give me the car. Glad to hear my first paint job going on metallic silver. Metallic silver is very well could be one of the hardest colors to spray. Not necessarily spray, but get body work right for. Now, I don't want to step on any toes here, but I'm sure you already know. Do not Do not go any less of a grit than 400 grit, in my personal opinion, and I would only do it wet sanding to prep for a silver metallic. In other words, don't go 400 dry, definitely don't go 320. I've not had good luck with it. I've not. You might have, I've not. So to save you some trouble, stay around 500 or 400, wet sand the car before you try to put your base coat, because silver will find every scratch, every single scratch, and it'll lay crazy and it looks wild. So just know that about silver. And silver is another color that's extremely hard to clear coat. Let's see. Run it. Good to hear. My first paint job. Yep. Let's see. Anyone is welcome to send cars to me, no problem. Yeah. Well, good luck, everybody, on the giveaway. We'll be probably listing this car officially in the next few weeks. Maybe in the next week. I don't know. But I would say up to probably the next 3 weeks. I'm excited about it. Guys, this will be the telltale sign whether we can kind of do this full time or not. So I'm going to be giving it a really good go here. We're going to be advertising. We're going to be doing our thing. And I hope this works out for the channel, because Patreon is definitely the way to go when it comes to this stuff, as far as keeping things on the up and up, if you know what I mean. The other way kind of scared me, so I'm hoping that this works out good. And I'm hoping you guys will get some really cool stuff out of this. Also, last month we didn't do a giveaway. I do apologize on that. We're still working our way through the Patreon thing. This will be your next giveaway. And then after that, we're going to start ramping things up. Okay, I really want to do the air compressor giveaway, and I really want to do a car detail. And I mean like a true car detail kit, right? I want you to have a hose reel on the side of your shop or your house or wherever. And also want you to have a nice pressure washer that stays connected, that's always there. I want you to think about your pressure washer like you do your garden hose, right? You just grab it and it's always on, it's ready to go. That's what I'm trying to set you up with all the chemicals and everything else. So I'll put that together probably for next month. I think it's going to be awesome. You guys are going to love it. It was a game changer here at the house for us. And also, if you got any other giveaway ideas, what would you guys like to see given away on the channel? Post them up down below in this. Tag me on Facebook in it and let me know what will be some cool giveaways for you guys on Patreon. If you guys don't know, also go over to Patreon/Brutal and you can sign up over there. And that's where all the giveaways happen. Thank you guys. See you in the next one. And as always,